Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video on the channel. It's been forever. Have literally not posted since I dropped those nukes, which was forever ago. But for my old subscribers that don't follow Twitch, your boy has gotten heavily into Warzone and TikTok. And we figured it was finally time we come back to the YouTube channel. So today, it's pretty straightforward. I'm doing a Q&A. Doing just a Q&A for so you guys get to know me. Like, I answer a lot of these questions on the stream a lot, but I wanted to make something that was, could be rewatched or, taken clips of, or, guys could come in and just kind of see what it's about, right? See who I am, see why I got into streaming, see why I do the things I do, I got a bunch of questions. I said, ask me anything you want. I'm going to go from the top down. I've got it up. I'm going to go from the top down. I'm going to answer everything with my honest opinion. And then we're going to leave it at that. It'll be edited. Some things might come out. Some things might not come out. So here we go. What inspired you to start creating Fortnite content? Oh boy. For the guys that don't know, I started streaming Warzone or Fortnite when there was no seasons. I streamed off my Xbox and it was fun. But what inspired me to start doing that was I saw FaZe Clan's video of their first house in LA, and I'd always been a fan of video games my whole life. I grew up, I loved video games, and I was good, man. I was good. I was always good, and I beat everyone in video games, and I was like, I never knew that there was money in it, right? And then I knew of FaZe, I knew the trick shots, I knew they were making money on YouTube, but I didn't know it was like this. I mean, it was like a 12,000 square foot house, pool in the hills, and I'm like, I'm missing something, man. Like, why am I not doing this? So I immediately started streaming. I immediately started grinding, and yeah, you could say I got in it for the money, but at the end of the day, it's always been it would have been a dream of mine to play video games my whole life, and I just never knew it was possible. So yeah, that's kind of what started the desire to create Fortnite content, as I wanted to be a content creator and not, work for someone else. Stun or flashbang? I'm gonna say flashbang. I'm gonna say flash. Stun's nice, but I like the ability of just like being able to throw a flashbang into a room and then just immediately just barging right in, right? I guess you could do it with stun too, but flashbang, I'm hit. What's the first video game you remember playing? I had a PS2, PS1, PS2, and it was Scooby Doo. And my dad said I beat it 4 times before they got me a new video game because I cried so much. I was really young. He said like 5, 4 years old. That or either Crash Bandicoot. One of the two. One of the two. I'm not entirely sure. Pistols in the Gouge or automatics like we have now. I'm always a pistol guy. Even though I love strategy and I love being able to, benefit from being the better player, I also do like crazy plays. I like one-shot headshots. I liked some of that stuff. It was fun. So I would love to see us go back to pistols, to be 100% honest. Who was your girlfriend? Come on, boys. You know this one. Actually, I had a girlfriend of 5 years. I got into streaming when I was dating her, but we are no longer together. So I do not have a girlfriend anymore. Have you lived in Michigan your whole life? I have. Grew up Michigan, born and raised, student at Michigan State. Love to move somewhere else, but as of right now, your boy's in Michigan. Who's your favorite mod? It's got to be Kex, man. He stuck by me with everything. He stuck by me when, I had 3 viewers, man. We would go all the way back to season 5 of Fort, man. We played random squads, and then I told him I was a streamer because I balled out, and he checked me out, and the rest was history, for real. The rest was history, and we've had a lot of fun together, and he's done a lot for me, and in this journey, and helped me out. So that's my boy. Skiing or snowboarding? I do both, actually. I can do both. I would definitely say skiing, though. I'm very, very, very good at skiing, and I have a lot of fun skiing, and I have a lot of fun challenging myself in skiing. So I'm definitely going with skiing on that one for sure. Stan, do you actually see yourself making this a full-time job, or is this just a side hustle forever? This is what I'll say, boys, and this is kind of tough. If you've known me in real life, I'm really business. I'm money-oriented. I want to be financially stable. I don't want money to ever be a worry for me, my family, my kids. So for me to fully pursue streaming, it's got to be something that I know that I can continue to grow in, and that I can continue to be financially stable in. I'd love to be like a, Nick Merckx, right? Making that type of money. But you got to be reasonable too. You have to be reasonable. So, yeah, I mean, if it does come to that point and I'm able to make enough money, sure, I will pursue it and I will put my foot down like no effing tomorrow. But if it's not there, a side hustle until I either give it up or just continue it forever or do my own thing. Who knows? Who knows? Whoa, what is your favorite multiplayer game mode? I'm a TDM guy. I'm a pub stomper, bro. I'm a jetpack COD guy. I loved going for the highest kill streak because I was good. I was really good at multiplayer, and I was really good at run and gun. And like the running gun and boots on the ground compared to the running gun and like jetpacks is totally different. So yeah, definitely TDM. TDM for sure on that one. Are you in a frat? I'm not in a frat at Michigan State. There's a couple of reasons for that, but I'm not. Nothing against them. They have a great time. I love them. I love going to 'em, to be honest. But no, I'm personally not in a frat. What do you hate most about streaming? This is tough, bro. I would say the thing that kind of gets on my grill the most, and I talk about it a lot, is that people that always assume that I'm in it for money, that I'm in it for money, or yeah, really just that I'm in it for money because everyone's making all this money now, but like playing like video games, making content, entertaining. Like I said, it was not necessarily a dream that I knew about, but now that I understand what it's like and understand what's possible, the idea of me being able to play video games and talk for the rest of my life and just produce content, it's a dream. Like it's a dream of mine. And I try to hone that in, when I talk about it on stream a lot. So people think, oh, okay, this kid's not just taking our Twitch Prime or, our $100 and running. Like all the money I'm getting from this now is I'm putting back into my setup. Like it's a dream. And like that's why when people come in and they just be like, oh, this guy's so greedy. Like, bro, you don't know what you're talking about. Favorite place to land in Warzone? Favorite place to land in Warzone is definitely Corey. I played so much Warzone that I know Corey like the back of my hand. So when I jump there, I just make the plays I can make on kids are so easy. I love it. I love it. How old are you? I'm 20 years old. 20. Junior at Michigan State. Not too exciting. It's kind of a weird year, to be honest. Like I'm not a teen, but I'm not like, of age to like legally drink. It's just like it's like 20. It's like a filler year almost. You crushing on Hannah? I'm not Hannah Henson. Friend. She's a great friend. Loves one of the homies forever. Hannah and I go all the way back to 6th grade Spanish. Man, that's where I met Hannah actually, because we went to different elementary schools, and she's been, we've gone out of contact. We've gone our separate ways a couple times, but we're friends now, and you know, she's just a good friend. Plain and simple. How did Paul Pierce become your favorite player? Oh boy. So, if many of you don't know, I was a basketball player once. I know you would think I still would be a basketball player. This 6'7", stocky, athletic-looking man would still be playing sports, but now I'm goated on the sticks. But nah, it was. I always used to love shooting fadeaway threes, and Paul Pierce always shot fadeaway threes. Man, I modeled my fadeaway after him. I played like him. He wasn't super athletic. Like he didn't kill you with agility. He just killed you with like basketball IQ and just did that off balance J. And that's kind of how I played. And even though I think I was a little bit more athletic than him for sure, because I was a quick kid. I was quick growing up, but I just loved that off balance three, that off balance shot, man. Just mastering it, just being able to really catch people off guard and just every time. There's nothing better. Favorite football team? I mean the Lions, but like it's the Lions, bro. Like Michigan State football, they're better now, but like the Lions, like come on, mate. Who's winning the Super Bowl? Probably the Chiefs. Those. Stanley Cup? Do not watch enough hockey for that whatsoever. What's better to attend, Michigan State football or basketball? I'll say this, bro. Michigan State basketball games are electric. Like, they're actually electric. Like, when Winston Cassius was there, man, oh, my God. Bang, like, 2, 3 threes in a row, or shit, like, Tillman would dunk. Like, the place erupts. That being said, football is... You can't match football, man, especially night games. But if, you're a passive fan for both, and, you really, like, want, like, kind of consistent, fun, I would say the I-Zone. Like, you get in that lower bowl in the basketball student section, it's a riot. It's an absolute blast. It's so much fun. Are you really the Gooch King? Who would ask such a stupid question? Come on. Crazy. Favorite gun to get in the Gooch? I would say right now the MP5. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, I seem to hit really well with that. I see my win rate's very high with that. You're stranded on an island and can only have 5 of your possessions. What are they? And if you have a boat, don't say that. Okay. I don't really have possessions on an island that I would live with. My Yeti.
2 hours later.
Yeah, I got nothing else. I don't know, man. Would you ever go back to Fortnite? No. Me? Maybe. But no, probably not. That skill-based matchmaking is gonna haunt me forever, bro. I've like I don't know how many wins I have, but I have a lot. Like I have a lot of wins. So it's like no, I'm all set. I promise you, I'm all set. Like it's just not. It's no. What is the first thing you noticed in a person? You notice in a person. The first thing I always notice is personality, like who you are, how you hold yourself in groups. That's like a big thing for me. Like how handle yourself in a social setting. Like I don't want to say first impressions are big because I've put a lot of judgment too many times in first impressions in people, but I think kind of the way you approach people in that says a lot about like the personality or like what questions you're asking or kind of just you get to know a lot about someone if you really not necessarily overanalyze, but analyze the little things. You know what I'm saying? So I would definitely say like kind of like their personality and like they're just their body language, and you can tell a lot based off of that. Do you have any words for the people who stuck around with you to watch you grow your platform? Man, this is what I'll say. And I mean this to a lot of guys that'll probably see this because, if this does, if this does end up being a career one day and we go back and we watch this vid, it's going to be one of the coolest things ever. But, it's like meeting guys like Bish, Mancho, even Fused, Kex, my boy Nick Dietrich, Burkhardt, Suggs, like even my boys Nash, Jake, the guys that live with me, Carson. They've watched me put hours and 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 hours into this. Like, really, dude, truly. I've streamed for 3 years. The amount of editing that I've done on YouTube just to, get somewhere, get anywhere, it's crazy. Um, what I want to say is, like, thank you for sticking around and, not necessarily, continuing to gas me up, but just continuing to stay by me and support whatever I decided to do. A lot of times I played Fort just aimlessly and I wasn't, talking that much. I wasn't entertaining. Like, I've gone through phases of this even in 3 years, man. And the guys that continue to support me and continue to see something that, even maybe sometimes I don't see, I appreciate it because that's what keeps me going, man. Is that, that I'm producing and that, they're telling me, that it's possible and that they see something. So to those guys that have been here since day one, since the Fort days, since, me making update videos at 4 in the morning, I appreciate you. And it's like Nick Merckx always says, man, like, you're nothing without your community. And, you never forget the day ones, especially me. And I try truly my hardest to get to know all you guys. And I think you know that if you're watching this and you're in my Discord, you're in my Twitch chats, like, you know that. You know that for sure. So that's what I'm going to say to that. Who's your favorite viewer? Probably my mom. My mom watches a lot. And it's cute. It's cute. What's your plans for the future? Right, well, as you guys know, I'm a college student. I'm gonna be a junior at Michigan State. I don't know what my plans for the future is. It would be a dream to drop out and be so financially stable because of the content creation that I continue to do this for the rest of my life and just maybe go into like lifestyle content and like even gaming too, like make a podcast. I don't know, bro. I love talking. I love entertaining. The idea of producing content and building a community for years to come would be it's a dream, bro. I tell you guys this all the time, but like it's a dream, man. Like this is what I want to do. So, if I don't see sufficient growth like in the next 2-3 years for streaming, I don't know if I'll continue content creation. But at the rate things have been going. I think it's here to stay for the time being. I'm studying finance at state, so if this doesn't work out, you know, we're working a corporate job, boys, 9 to 5. Got a boss, but I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm hoping I can continue to play video games and entertain for years to come. Years to come. Where do you see yourself in 10 years, dude? Man, I don't know. 10 years, bro. I hope 10 years I'm one of the biggest streamers. Or, at least like a top 100 streamer. You know, maybe a couple million YouTube subs. You know, community of boys, community that we ride or die with, similar to like the M fam. Uh, Maybe a wife, possibly. Crazy. Just got out of that, like I said, that 5 year relationship. But man, you find a woman that you can ride or die with that sees the vision, sees what I'm trying to do here. Like what, like Mercs or Cypher, Ninja, Dr. Lupo, all them got a wife that's very supportive of it, and that's something that I'd really dream of. I don't know about kids. At 30, 30 maybe. If I find a girl quick, I gotta find a girl quick. We gotta but I want to be financially stable. That's a big thing for me. I'd love to retire my parents, my dad, my mom. I'd love to do that. I hope I've done that by the time I'm 30, for real. Like I don't want my dad in the workforce another 10 years, and my mom, she doesn't need. I don't want her worrying about money. Like I just want to take care of those around me. So like those big five things. If I could get that in 10 years and be in that position, I'd be a happy dude. I'd be a really happy dude. If you could remove one thing in Warzone, what would it be? Oh, oh boy. I think it'd be Ghost. I think it'd be Ghost. I think like UAV you should always see where people are. It would change the gameplay. It would change the gameplay a lot, and I think that should go. I really do. I'm a very firm believer in that one. Who would you want to collab with the most for streaming YouTube? Um, I'd love to collab with like FaZe Blaze. He's big into Warzone. He's getting big into Warzone, and like the FaZe guys, it's a dream. It's always a dream. With the stuff that they're doing with FaZe, Control and everything, man. Like, or even Nick Mercs, like FaZe Blaze, Nick Mercs, and Swag. Those three, bro. All three of them are FaZe guys, and they're all awesome, man. Their personality, like, it's just electric. It's awesome. Those would definitely be my three guys, and YouTube streaming, whatever it may be. And me and Mercs are Mish boys, so like, come on now, it's a duo. If you could stream any game and grow still, what would it be? I'm gonna be honest, it's Call of Duty. It's Call of Duty, and I love Call of Duty. I still do. Always have. Always wanted to stream Call of Duty when it first came, like when I started senior year, but there was never the audience, right? You can't just stream multiplayer pub stomping. There's so many good pub stompers. So it's like Warzone was the perfect opportunity for me, and I kind of saw that coming. I told the guys, I was like, if this is a big game, like I have an opportunity here, an opportunity to really take advantage of something. So I think I'm right where I want to be. Last question. If you could destroy any POV besides dam, stadium, prison, downtown, what would it be? Promenade, dude. I hate Promenade. I hate those buildings. Running up those stairs. The amount of times I've died in those stairs is incredible. It's absolutely incredible. It's just sickening. It's terrible. I hate it. But yeah, that's the Q&A, boys. I'll just do a little short thing here. As you guys know, like I said, I'm 20 years old. Name's Maxwell Stanecki. Streaming 3 years. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for what's to come. If you guys are, a YouTube subscriber and you're not following the Twitch, make sure you go follow the Twitch, go turn notifications on. I'm streaming literally almost 130, 40 hours a month. So you want to get over there. We have a lot of fun. Make sure you join the Discord. It's only up from here, boys. You're going to start seeing more YouTube videos. You're going to start seeing a lot more things. And I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really, really looking forward to it. The TikTok's popping off. Everything's popping off right now. And none of that is possible, even closely, without you guys. So I'm going to start uploading some highlights, start uploading some gameplays, some clips, some stream moments, and maybe a little bit of IRL stuff too. You know? Day in the life, maybe a couple vlogs if we go on vacation or something. Something fun. Something fun for you guys. So, with that being said, take care. If you watched all the way to the end of this video, man, I appreciate you. You listened to some interesting questions, got to know me, and I hope this helps, get to understand who I am, why I'm doing what I'm doing, and what I expect out of the streaming and content creation for the future to come. So hey, best see you in the stream. Best see you liking and supporting those TikToks, and get after it, man.